Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, in which time zone ever. A warm welcome. My name is Ralf Süthoff. I'm the director of the Center for Humanitarian Action, CHA, as we like to call it. Many thanks for coming, many thanks for joining us. For a start, let's get a bit excited. I don't know how many of you have been at the European Humanitarian Forum in Brussels in March, or the year before, some of you, or watched the opening online. Do you recall there's always now this fancy TV guy, this facilitator, very great hair, good looking, never wearing a suit. Then he has these hundreds of gray suits in front of him, which he tries to get excited and clapping, etc., and always is cheering, hey, this is the European Humanitarian Forum. And then everybody is... Then he tries again, blah, 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 blah. And last time I thought, come on, guys. At the end of the day, the European Humanitarian Hub in Europe is by now Berlin. But, but we have to prove it, right? So don't let me look stupid now. So this is the opening of CHA 24. Are you happy to be here? Very good. How do you like to come to a conference in Berlin in summertime? Not too bad, huh? Okay. Well done. Let's get going. I welcome you so much. This is the 5th annual conference of CHA, and for us, in a way, also a time travel. 5 years ago, we planned our first annual conference right here at this location. It was about the triple nexus, but more disturbing than the nexus issues has been that a few days ahead of the conference, Corona pandemic hit us and the whole planning. So a few days before we wanted to launch the conference and do it like here, we all of a sudden had to turn this whole setup, as some of you might recall, in a TV studio. And already at that time, working together with the colleagues of Live Records, we much welcome back there and Robert and his team. We had to switch plans and had like all of a sudden a series of cameras down there, etc. And the whole team was turned all of a sudden to like news anchor men and women, etc. And we really, it was our first online event ever, imagine. But still, hundreds of you joined us and joined online the conference, so that was a nice kickoff. 5 years later, it's great to be back here and great to be with you here. We are really pleased about how the conference, how all our partnership has evolved. I give you another opportunity for a cheer. This morning, we hit for the first time the mark of 750 people registering for our CHA annual conference. How's that? Thank you. Thanks for all your support and really for the great partnership over the past 5 years. This year, we are talking about climate and humanitarian crisis. And usually do the thank you at the very end of the conference when everybody is half asleep or already off. So maybe we switch a bit tables in this regard this time, and we can only all be here and spend the next 2 days together due to a team. And for a start, I would really like to thank our CHA climate team, which we established earlier this year, and to introduce you to the 3 people who have been the key coordinators of this conference. And let me start with Andrea, here in the first row. Our other research fellow on climate, Ida, but I don't see her actually. Oh, there she is. And back there, Johanna, who needs to stand up in the middle of the technical facilities, etc. I'm so excited, I'm even dropping all my papers. Let's see if I mixed them now. One more person I would like to appreciate today for exceptional reasons. The mastermind of this conference, of everything you see, every screen, every food you will eat, every paper you will have on hand, is our head of communications. And she's been for many years, and she's been in charge of all these conferences. But this time, punctually 2 weeks ago, she's torn her ligament. So she spent the past 2 weeks on crutches in the office, still coming to the office every other day. And punctually on Monday, she even got an eye infection, so she could hardly see anymore. She might feel a bit like a veteran coming from a severe humanitarian crisis. But still she managed and started work today, even ahead of 7 a.m. in the morning. So please give a big, big hand to Anne back there. One more reason why it's so great that you're all here is that the topic of our conference, as you might recall, is climate and humanitarian crisis and the lack of a joint response. So a big focus of the conference shall be indeed the collaboration between two sectors, between the humanitarian and the climate one, and to get you guys together. That's been one of the reasons also why we planned with not such a long series of panels as you might have cited in the program, but much more with a few panels, with a series of active sessions this afternoon and tomorrow to bring you really together, and of course as well bringing you together hopefully at the reception outside when it should be sunny tonight or tomorrow for a farewell lunch. So it would be great if you can join us, and maybe you can try to talk to as many people you don't know next days and to get to know each other. The colors might guide you as well. Some of you probably have marked from which sector you are, so you can already look for the other ones and for the other color and find a match, even in this non-digital world. In case you need some help how to start talking, and you might be shy, we have also some small talk help for you. Because one of the innovations of this conference is that you don't only need to share reflections or notes about the conference so far, but you can share also your bingo notes. Everybody sitting on the chairs here should have a bingo sheet, and online you can see it there as well. After 5 years of CHAR, very good, holding everything up. After 5 years of CHAR, we thought it's time. We've been playing around so much with buzzwords, etc. So it's time to make a buzzword bingo out of it. You will find there, and everybody online can of course do their own bingo if you wish. Lots of buzzwords like raising awareness. Well, it's all about a holistic approach, etc. Or, yeah, the key issue for everything is anticipatory action. Matthias, bingo. Matthias will help us market about 5 times over the course of the next 2 days, probably. We hope this will be fun. We hope it will teach us, including myself. I used already collaboration, which is on the bingo somewhere as well. It should be fun. I think you can try to win the Buzzword Bingo 2024 by marking, because we make it really easy for you. Who of you has ever played bingo before? Ah, experts. Okay. We make it really easy for you. You win if you can cross 5 terms in a row, either vertical, horizontal, or diagonal. Hugo, you must be an expert coming from England. Excellent. Okay, so if you can beat Hugo, you have really won it. Okay. All right. And if you win, you can walk to the desk and get your gift from the CHAR merchandise shop as a Bingo CHAR 24 winner. We just ask you for one favor. It would be kind also to our panelists if not every time you cross a term, you shout in the middle of the panel, bingo, bingo, I've got one. But we come back to this after each panel and have a chat with you where we stand on the bingo side. So now I have indeed dropped the next one. So let me see what might come next. Very, very quick. We did the bingo already. So now you might wonder, where's the boring housekeeping buzzword part coming? So be reassured, now it's time. For a start, you find the Wi-Fi in the chat, of course, online, and here by the QR code. You find the program on the back of your badge, and of course online and in the chat. Let's have a quick look at the regular housekeeping rules, but you are all professionals and know them all by heart now. Of course, we are recorded. Please engage online in the question and answers section. We will bring in comments and questions after each panel to the stage and approach us on CHAR Info. Please post #CHAR24. That would be great. But final word from my side, we have one innovation this year because we have, for the first time, also an awareness person. And for that reason, please welcome with me Goda, my colleague from CHAR, our research fellow. Goda, please explain to us where can people find you and how can they reach you?
Sure, thank you, Ralph, and yeah, a very warm welcome from my side as well. My name is Goda Milashuta. As Ralph mentioned, I'm a research fellow at CHAR, and I'll be the awareness contact person at this conference. So we're aiming at making this conference sensitive to discrimination. And in case you feel uncomfortable or find something problematic, I'd like to invite you to share it with me, either during or also after the conference. And besides speaking with me on site, of course, you can also reach me via WhatsApp or email, as well as by filling out an anonymous form, so in case you prefer to do it anonymously. And the detailed contact information can be found on posters in the room. I really didn't want to have to spell my last name on the stage. And in the chat as well for the online participants. And as a side note, I'd also like to mention that there is a prayer room downstairs in case you wish to use it. So yeah, that's it from me, and I wish you a very good conference.
Thanks so much, Goda. And that's the welcome. We really look forward now to the first keynote dialogue and the panel. As my role is over, I'm today only what we call in German the Grußonkel. So it's time to hand over to the keynote dialogue. And I do that with a great pleasure. Our two panelists who've been at our dinner last night, so I hope you recovered and you can make it on stage. And I'm sure you do, as lively and talkative as you've been. Please welcome with a great cheer on stage, Nisrin El-Saim, Hugo Slim, and Andrea Steinke. Enjoy the conference.